This is what I'll be using for the finish. It's water-based, dries fast, and lets some of the character of the wood show through. I like it to be at least 20 degrees C when I put the stain on so that it soaks into the wood. Before applying the stain to the wood, I'll clean the wood with methyl hydrate to get all the sawdust out of the pores. Reason I use methyl hydrate instead of, say, water is that water would cause the wood to swell up, and then it would need to be sanded again. I just put some methyl hydrate on a clean rag and wipe the wood off to get rid of the sawdust, and I think you can see the difference there with the sawdust removed. That'll ensure that the stain is soaking into the wood rather than just into the sawdust. The shop is nice and warm, 25 degrees C. I've got the frame propped up on the rails of the table saw so that I can paint all the visible surfaces of the frame without any of them actually touching the table saw. So that's kind of handy. I'm using a foam brush. And I'll go first across the grain to force the finish into the wood. And then clean up with the strokes with the grain. We also have to paint the spacers, and it'll be the side that doesn't have the letter written on it. Rinse out the brush under a hot water tap, and it'll be good for another use. The stain is dry, and it looks good, but it feels rough, and perhaps you can hear it. So I'm just going to take the clean side of a piece of scrap of paper and rub that on the finish. What that's done is taken off the roughness without sanding down to the wood the way even fine sandpaper would. So now it feels smooth, and if you can hear it, it sounds smooth.